My mom loved to cover up her burners on her stove with these cheap metal decorated covers. I always remember her stove had them. I guess she didn't like the way the electric elements looked. Who knows? When my husband and I decided to move to West County and ended up about a mile from my parents' home, it worked out real nice that she babysat my kids every day in my home. The downside of this wonderful arrangement was she insisted on decorating my stove with burner covers. I hated those things and certainly did not want them on my stove. But what the hey, she was babysitting my 3 kids every day. So I agreed just to look away from the stove. Every once in a while, I would come home from work and wonder what that smell was. I would ask the kids, did anybody burn the popcorn? All I would get in response was, nope, no popcorn. That's really weird because something really smells burnt. Oh well, I thought, and moved on to the next thing. One day it snowed a lot. I came home from work again smelling something overcooked. Not dwelling on it, as there was always something going on in our household, I walked out on our back deck to look at the beautiful backyard all encased in snow. I happened to look down, and there in the snow were 3 black circles. Nothing but 3 black circles. How odd, I thought. Then an image popped into my mind. Those look like burner covers. So I ran to the stove, and sure enough, 3 burner covers were missing. Thinking back, I did remember noticing that burner cover decorative patterns had changed a few times. Oh my gosh, my mom was burning the burner covers. I yelled to the kids to come to the kitchen and asked them what was going on. They finally confessed that Grandma told them not to tell me or she wasn't bringing them donuts anymore. What? Which was something else they weren't supposed to tell me. Apparently, Grandma's stove was configured differently than mine, and instead of looking closely at what knob went to what burner, she would just turn them on. Not removing the covers from the stovetop, she would ultimately burn them up. The kids told me that Grandma used tongs and took the flaming covers one by one and hurled them off the door. Before she left, she would go and pick them up and throw them away so I didn't see them. Need I say, after that episode, I didn't allow burner covers in my house anymore. Funny, I never smelled burnt popcorn either. As you can see, my mom was quite a character back then, and she still is today. Even though she lives in an assisted living facility, she is active, loves to dance, and up until recently, just bowled on a senior league. She was always quite a good bowler, and it was not unusual for her to bowl nothing but strikes. She loved to show her scorecards to everyone she met, her kids, the grandkids, neighbors, doctors, the butchers at the grocery store. Then last February, as her dementia began to kick in and her memory was fading, while she was bowling, she forgot to release her fingers from the ball. She went to throw yet another strike, and she and the ball went flying down the alley. To the surprise of all of her teammates and the owner at the alley, she started laughing and laughing more. She exclaimed, "Wasn't that funny? What a riot!" Today, at age 88, Mom sadly doesn't remember much about her bowling days or even those stove burner covers she buried in the snow. My kids know that they were truly blessed to have her as a babysitter, and every day when they were growing up, she kept them laughing and taught them so many wonderful things about life. But in all honesty, sometimes I really miss the smell of that burnt popcorn.